Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. I'm Eric and today we are watching episode 16 of season 4 of Supernatural. So, last time around was really consequential. It was a really good episode. Definitely a highlight so far. We got so much world building and a lot of progression of the seasonal storyline. We managed to actually save a seal, but like that feels fairly minor in the grand scheme of things, you know? Because, like, if there's 600 seals and you only need to break 66 of them, then one here or there doesn't make much of a difference now, does it? So anyways, there was this town where no one could die. Because apparently death took a holiday. That was the episode title. And I think that was a bit of a spoiler. Or I think it was a big spoiler actually. But, okay, I guess. Maybe I should try to avoid seeing that. Give me your thoughts. Do you think I should try to start to avoid seeing the episode title, like block it somehow? Like, because it basically always shows up at the same time, so I might be able to avoid it. Let me know what you think if I should try to avoid that. And death, as in the Grim Reaper, or as a Reaper, hadn't actually taken a holiday. It was Alastair, actually. It was the demons who had captured the local Reaper and was going to use the local Reaper to break one of the seals. But we showed up and took care of things, I guess. We had a bunch of help, actually. We had the help of Tessa, a Reaper we have run into previously. And I think that was a good move. Like, we know her already, so we don't need to jump through hoops. And I don't know, maybe it could have been nice to introduce a new Reaper. But at the same time, can we have a rapport with her from previously? So why not use her? It's a good stand-in, so, and a representative for Reapers in general. Because the other Reapers we've seen so far, it's been a couple, like the other one in the previous episode, because there was two. There was the Reaper who was captured and Tessa, and the Reaper in the Faith Healer episode and stuff. They all look kind of the same, like fairly old men in black suits with a face that looks a bit like a raisin, you know? And I don't know, it's nice with a bit more character, I guess. And Tessa is not hard on the eyes whatsoever, so it's all good. There was also a bunch of like world building and stuff that I really, really enjoyed in the previous episode. So, with that, I think it's time to get into the next episode and see what happens next. Maybe we'll get a more standard, like standalone Monster of the Week kind of episode, since we just had one featuring the seasonal storyline, or maybe we'll continue with the seasonal storyline. Who knows? Let's go find out right now. Before we get started though, I just want to mention the Patreon. On the Patreon, you can get Supernatural early, like I'm 3 weeks ahead or so, 3-4 weeks ahead. So check that out if it interests you. Link is in the description down below. On the Patreon, I also do it uncut. It's not edited down like here on YouTube. So if you want to, feel free. But with that said, let's get into episode 16. Okay, let's try this again. Full disclosure, it's not in the video, but I saw the first 10 minutes before I realized that I had muted my mic. I muted my mic to cough, and then when I pressed the button to unmute the mic, it didn't unmute. So I have seen the first, like, 10 minutes of this episode. So I'm doing this again. Hey, angel girl. I do wonder what this is. Like, the angels are thinking it's a demon? I don't know, man. Yeah, I liked this. This was really neat. That we get to see her wings. Like, it's the first time we've seen an angel's wings since Dean and Bobby confronted Castiel in the barn in the, like, second episode of the season.
But if she can help us get to Lilith...
Hey man, work with Ruby, I don't really give a rat's ass.
No, I know you don't, dude.
Pamela didn't want anything to do with this, and we dragged her back into it.
Yeah, you did. Like, it's unfortunate what happened to Pamela, but, like, what are you gonna do about it? It's like, you don't have much in the way of choice.
Like I said, I'm just getting tired.
It was kind of a major bummer that the angels didn't show up to help, or to, like, guard Angela, or, like, to do anything about it until it was too late.
Winchester and Winchester.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
You were needed.
This was a big surprise that, like, Uriel is basically in charge now instead of Castiel.
So maybe you can stop pushing us around like chess pieces for 5 freaking minutes!
No, we have a game to play.
For our purposes.
Yeah, what were those again?
That is such a great question, and I don't know, like, they wouldn't have raised him out of hell for doing these small things. It has to be something big, and it's a very interesting mystery.
The last one was killed tonight.
Demons? How are they doing it?
We don't know. I'm sorry. We can handle the demons. Thank you very much.
Once we find whoever it is.
You're making kind of a big leap there, though. Angels have been killed. You're just assuming it's a demon. It's probably a demon, but you don't know that for sure.
You guys are out of your league.
That's why we've come to his student.
Yeah.
Most qualified interrogator we've got.
Yeah, I find that very hard to believe. Heaven doesn't have, like, qualified inquisitors. I mean, yeah, I don't buy that.
Damn it!
I am fairly tired of Uriel and his supremacist ways, his angel supremacist ways.
This devil's trap is old Enochian. He's bound completely.
The Book of Enoch is the thing, right? That's Old Testament, like Apocrypha or something, I think.
You can't make me do this.
This is too much to ask. I know.
It is a very, very big ask.
I want to talk to Cass alone.
Because, like, I get that he's scared of doing this. It's one thing doing it while you're in hell, and, like, while you're affected by the torture there. Like, you're being physically tortured and then mentally tortured by torturing others. It's like, you're part of a system there, where you're acting the way you're supposed to act. But here, on Earth, it's different.
You know, I'm starting to think Junkless has a better sense of humor than you do.
Uriel's the funniest angel in the garrison.
Yeah, I do not buy that for a second, dude.
Since when does Uriel put a leash on you?
My superiors have begun to question my sympathies. They feel I've begun to express emotions.
Yeah, and that's yeah, you're not allowed to doubt if you're an angel. You have to have faith, you have to be certain of everything.
You do not want me doing this, trust me.
Want it? No. But I've been told we need it.
Yeah, you've been told. Oh, that's a... I think that Dean can do this, though.
I would give anything.
This is where I left off. This is where I discovered that I have been muted. So from here on out, it's new to me. And here's the thing, like, the problem here with this for Dean is that I think Dean can walk out of this and, like, not be affected by it. But the problem is that, like, if you hate what you're doing, you're not going to be able to do as good of a job as someone who loves what they do. And because Alastair is so resistant to torture, you really need to be really good at what you're doing. So that means enjoying the process, and that's the problem, because we can't go there, I don't think. So let's find out what happens next. I'm sorry that I messed up. I shouldn't have done that, but I did.
I seem to find the happiness I
Oh,
see.
Alastair.
We're out.
You're quite the character. It's kind of a laughable proposition, huh? For Dean to torture you?
I shouldn't laugh, it's just that, I mean, are they serious?
Oh, I love... Man.
You?
I'm gonna miss Alastair when he's dead. Because he's not gonna be around forever. I don't think he's gonna be around after this season, at least. And he's just so charming. This guy is even better than the first guy they had play him.
You'll have part of yourself back in the pit, the two of you back together again, shall we?
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting to see how much Alastair enjoys torture when it happens to him. You must want to be tortured a little as a torturer, because that will give you a better understanding of what to do to others, like if it's done to yourself.
I need you to find out where they took Dean.
Not sure I see the problem. You know, they have Alastair strung up
Like,
six ways from...
am I the only one who remembers the spell that Bobby used to find Lilith with the, like, the tripod and the pendulum? and stuff. Can't they just use that?
Something happened to him downstairs, Ruby. He's
Yeah,
not what
he was tortured for 40 years.
And you are.
I will be.
Oh, Sam.
I put down my blade if he picked one up.
Just give me a demon.
Yeah, and John never broke.
But John, he was made of something unique. The stuff of heroes.
I don't really see it.
But Daddy's little girl, he broke in 30.
I think John wanted to suffer, though.
Grasshopper, you're gonna have to get creative to impress me.
We'll see about that, dude. Sure, he's got some things up his sleeve.
I dreamt of this moment.
Yeah, he has plans. Ooh, we're injecting. Yeah, you don't like that idea, do you, Alastair? He got very quiet.
Bloody left.
Oh, go directly to hell.
Do not pass go.
Do not pass go, do not go.
Ah, yes, thank you. Oh, that's so his character. Aren't they doing a variation of that location spell? Maybe they don't have access to the same stuff, like the same ingredients and knowledge that Bobby does.
Who'd be stupid enough to try?
Yeah.
Ruby,
Just, what are you gonna do?
I need it.
Here it is. Let's see if I'm right.
This is the last thing but I need to be strong enough.
Why do you need to be strong enough? It's not gonna work against angels, I don't think. Maybe it will. Yeah, it's her blood. It's her blood. Suckling at the demon teat. Oh, Ruby.
You think this is gonna fix you? Give you closure?
No, that's not what he's after, dude.
Carved you into a new animal, Dean.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do better than this, dude. I think the syringe was more effective.
And now it's my turn to carve.
Okay, maybe not. Oh no. Oh no. He didn't use waterproof paint. That's stupid. It's probably just like chalk or something. Hey, Anna!
Anna, you shouldn't be here. We still have orders to kill you.
Somehow, I don't think he'll try.
Because you're stronger?
Well, it's your professionalism that I respect.
Oh, I love that voice, man. It's so good. What's the community consensus on Alastair? Is he a fan favorite? Because he should be if he's not. He's freaking awesome.
He's doing God's work.
Yeah,
Torturing?
sure, call it that.
That's God's work?
It should be. Have you read the Old Testament, Anna?
Who are we to question the will of God?
Unless
You've never seen God.
this isn't his will.
You said that yourself.
The Father you love. You think he wants this? You think he'd ask this of you?
Again, read the Old Testament, Anna.
What you're feeling? It's called doubt.
Yeah, you're not allowed to do that, Castiel. You're basically a fallen angel already. You just haven't technically fallen yet.
Are wrong. And you know it. But you can do the right thing. You're afraid, Cass. I was...
She's trying to get him to fall.
I am nothing like you. You fell.
What's your deal, Anna? Why are you doing this? There she goes, flapping away. It's a bit of a bummer that we don't get to see them fly away. I enjoy the fact that he's torturing Alastair with salt and water. Because I'm assuming that was salt.
Something
Nasty.
got in my throat. I think it's my throat. It was supposed to be your father.
Keep talking.
Bring it on.
Keep talking, Alastair, please.
Oh, the first time you picked up my razor, that was the first seal.
Ah, that explains quite a bit, actually. But at the same time, it doesn't. Actually, never mind. I need some more time to think about it.
You're lying.
I don't think he is, dude.
Seal shall be broken when a righteous man sheds blood in hell. As he breaks...
Okay, let's see. Because I know that once a seal is broken, it can't be unbroken. It can't be patched back together. They've said that. But this is the first clue we have as to why the angels brought Dean back. Maybe if he broke the first seal, he's the only one that can protect or prevent the breaking of the last seal. It wouldn't make any sense for it to be like one of the intermediary seals, but I'm assuming that the last seal has to be something special. And I'm assuming that's why they want Dean. But here's a second part of that. Because this, at the same time as it makes a lot of sense, it also makes not a lot of sense. Because a righteous man spilling blood in hell, that has to have happened so many times before. And this is why I wanted to think a bit further before commenting. Here's the thing, like, Dean was in hell while being a righteous person. There has to be tons of righteous people who are in hell. I mean, usually you don't go to hell unless you're a sinner, but there are exceptions to that rule. If you consider, like, we've run into some. You consider, for instance, the guy who made a deal with a demon in order to, what was it, to heal his wife who was sick, like terminally ill. That's essentially what Dean did. He wished Sam to come back from the dead. This guy didn't even break natural law. He just wished that his wife was healed. Well, he kind of circumvented natural law a bit. But still, like, that's a righteous man who was sent to hell. And he would have been much more liable to break. Because I'm assuming they do this to everyone. You know, that they torture people and get them to try to, like, offer them to stop the torture if they start torturing others. Because I think that's just all part of their, I don't know, method, I guess, to corrupt people and turn them into demons, to bolster their forces. So there's no way, in my mind at least, that a righteous man hasn't spilt blood in hell prior to Dean doing it. Especially considering how time works down there. But it is a decent clue as to why the angels want Dean. But not a final clue. We need more info though. Anyways, moving on. Yeah, you know he's telling the truth.
Get the dominoes to fall, right?
Yeah.
Top of the one at the front of the line.
Yeah. And the last one is to get the one that sets Lucifer free, so that has to be a special one as well.
Burn this earth down.
It'll be thanks to you, Dean. I hope you're happy. Oh, man, like, he needed more friggin' baggage, this man. Oh, I was going to be beating himself up because he was so weak or whatever that he couldn't handle it.
With me.
He's free now, I guess. 'Cause, right?
You won't be there to see it.
You should talk to your plumber about the pipes.
He's loose. I'm concerned that this episode will be the death of Alastair. And I don't want that because I love the guy. He's such a cool bad guy. Oh, for goodness sakes.
Looks like God is on my side.
Oh, so he can be killed if you hit him in the heart with a knife, I'm guessing.
I really wish I knew how to kill you. But all I can do is send you back to heaven.
So he doesn't even know how to kill angels. So, like I thought then, it was always a possibility that the demons had nothing to do with it. But that leaves a really interesting question as to, like, who? Hey, it's Sam! There he is! demon boy.
How are the demons killing angels?
They should have brought Sam all along. Jesus, this is really easy. Is it Anna, actually? Maybe Anna's going on a crusade of her own against heaven.
I'm stronger than that now.
No?
Now I can kill.
Castiel looks so confused. It's like, what the heck is going on? Oh man, Sam, come on, man. I liked Alastair. Why are you killing him? Oh. Yeah, you want to give me attitude, dude? I got the job done that you came and kidnapped Dean for. And I saved both of your lives. I did everything. Plus killed Alastair.
I don't know what happened. That trap... It shouldn't have broken. I am sorry.
This whole thing.
Yeah, but it did. Oh, life is changing for Castiel. It's very confusing.
They want us to stop hunting the demon responsible.
Is it you, Uriel? But why would you do that if that's the case?
If not the demons, what could it be?
You?
The will of heaven.
Yeah, or that.
Perhaps the garrison is being punished.
No, I think, like, because here's the thing, like, if it was heaven, then they would have no issue announcing it. They would say that they were being punished for lack of faith or lack of results or something. Like, they would be doing it to make an example, but it's like a secret no one knows. And Uriel is saying that he received revelation that we're not gonna, we shouldn't look for whoever is doing it anymore. Makes me think it's him.
Maybe there is something wrong.
That's doubt, Castiel. You're not allowed to have that. Oh, Castiel. It's either Anna or it's Uriel. It's one of them. I could see if it was Anna and she was defending herself from people who want to kill her.
What do you want from me, Castiel?
I'm considering disobedience.
Ooh, that's not good.
Please tell me what to do.
Yeah, I don't think he is.
Like the old days? No.
Yeah, he just wants orders from a different source. Yeah, I thought that it was Alastair who tweaked that wheel and started the water. But maybe it was Uriel. Was the only other one here.
A leaky pipe can undo the work of angels when we ourselves are supposed to be the agents of...
Yeah, Castiel figured it out.
We've been friends for a long time, Uriel. Fought by each other's sides.
So it is Uriel. I don't understand why he's doing it though.
The only thing that can kill an angel.
It's an angel.
My work is conversion.
Okay.
Our father! He stopped being that, if he ever was, the moment he created them.
Yeah, the vermin. Oh, good lord.
With
you killed those who didn't want to... Yeah, to overthrow heaven. Lucifer. He's a Lucifer loyalist.
And he didn't bow to humanity.
Yeah, that's what gets you going. How long has he been a Lucifer loyalist?
He doesn't care what we do. I am proof of that.
That's kind of actually a good point.
I only kill the ones who said no.
How many said yes?
Others have joined me, Cass.
Oh no. We have a rebel angel faction. That can't be good.
Help me bring on the apocalypse.
Oh, you're trying to start it. All right, of course you are. If you want to bring Lucifer out, that's how you do it with the apocalypse. Fist fight, boys? Really? Maybe you need to soften each other up a bit first.
I still serve God.
You haven't even met the man.
It's not a man.
Maybe not. But there's still me.
Nice one, Anna. That's apparently how you kill angels. You stab them in the throat. And then kaboom! And the wings appear. Gotta say, good riddance. Uriel was a massive pain.
Are you alright?
No thanks to you.
No. But you solved the mystery of the murdered angels. By murdering an angel.
Uriel is dead.
Was it the demons?
It's disobedience.
That's one way to put it. I wouldn't so much call it disobedience as open rebellion.
Did I start all this?
Yes.
It's okay, Dean.
And we fought our way to get to you before you.
Joe started the apocalypse.
Yeah, but they didn't make it in time. Oh, this is not gonna make him feel better.
The righteous man who begins it
Yeah, here it is.
is the only one who can finish it.
Okay. So that is the thing.
Lucifer. The apocalypse.
Yeah, you're just one guy.
What does that mean?
Yeah, I don't know, actually. Don't know exactly. I'm assuming it means he needs to prevent the final seal.
Our fate rests with you.
Sounds good.
Then you guys are screwed.
No, dude, you're a hero.
I'm not all here. I'm not strong enough.
That's a strength, dude. You have doubt. You have concerns. It's better than arrogance. Humility is good.
It's not me.
But too much is not good. Either. I mean, the dude has kind of given up quite a bit. Like we saw that in the beginning of this episode. Where he was fairly resigned to things like Ruby, for instance. So anyway, that was episode 16. That was good. That was really good. I am gonna miss Alastair so badly though, because he was fabulous. He had style. He had gravitas in a way. Like he commanded respect. And yeah, he was a really cool character. So I'm gonna miss him. I really liked how the entire episode rested on a faulty premise. It's much the same as in Legend of Korra, which I mean, I'm on season 4 of that now, but like back in season 2, there was an event where everyone blamed this group of people. And it's like, well, yeah, it would make sense if it was them, but like there's no evidence to suggest that it actually is them, you know? And they were just like, something is killing angels. It must be demons. And just like, that was the baseline assumption. And that's a heck of a leap to make. I mean, it's not, or I guess it's not that big of a leap, but narrowing in like that makes, like you might be missing stuff. I don't really mind though, because it means we got a lot of time to spend with Alastair. And yeah, that was really fun. And the hits just keep on coming for Dean, don't they? Like, dear Lord, man. I don't understand how that man does not basically just drink himself to death or blow his brains out or something. Like, I don't understand, because he has been through so much. There's so much pain in his life. How does he keep going, the man? Like, his upbringing, you know, all the way up to like prior to dying, that would be enough trauma for like 5 people. And then he spends 30 years in hell being tortured. And then the mental torture of like being a torturer and enjoying it and like having that baggage when you come back. And like on top of that, there's this now, like being the one who started the freaking apocalypse. I don't understand how he doesn't go insane. I guess he still might. We don't know. At this point, I would kind of understand. Like, basically, regardless of what he did, it would be kind of understandable. Not excusable, but it would be understandable considering what he's gone through. We got the reveal as well with Sam. And I really liked that, actually. Like, here's the thing. I like feeling smart. I like feeling like I figured stuff out. Writers, of course, knows this. So, like, there was one situation in The Last Airbender, in Avatar The Last Airbender, where it became very clear to me, where there was like one episode where waterbending was being used in like slightly new and unique ways, which led me to theorize about things. And then in the next episode, some of those theories came true. That means that like the show is making you think those things on purpose. So the previous episode, where Sam made sure to mention the fact that he has demon blood in him, and the scene with Angela, where she was pointing out the things, like that was set up for this episode to make us think, to make us theorize and like come up with ideas as to what might be going on. And then we go into this episode prepared for what's about to happen, which was Sam drinking from Ruby's arm. And it lets us feel smart that we figured it out, when in actuality we figured it out because the showrunners, the writers, wanted us to try to figure it out. And not everyone will get it, of course, but I think a lot of people kind of would. And in hindsight, it becomes a bit more obvious, a bit more clearer that that's what they're doing. But when you're in it, and especially if you're watching week to week like normal people usually do, like the way TV has always been prior to like the current times, really like the last decade or so, that's like kind of how it went. You had more time to think and ruminate. And I just think that that's really good writing. And I'm really impressed by that. That sort of like way more subtle foreshadowing of what's to come. Another really big takeaway from this has got to be Uriel. Like his rebel angel faction is now leaderless, but that doesn't mean that they don't exist anymore, right? And that is gonna be a big problem for the future, because angels are kind of powerhouses. Like they are vulnerable, but like as Alastair said, even Alastair, who was I'm guessing a pretty gosh darn high ranking demon, had no idea how to kill angels. He could just send them back to heaven. And as Uriel put it, only an angel can kill an angel. That's concerning, because like if you then have a rebel faction of angels, oh, that's gonna be painful. And I can't wait to see what's gonna happen with that. But that is for a different day. For today I'm done, and I thank you very much for joining me. I hope to see you in the next video, but until then, do take care of yourselves and peace out.